it's very simple for me. Joy Taylor, should the Chiefs, the almighty Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, though the Bills are hot, should the Chiefs fear the Bills?
Yes. Well, the Bills are just some busters now. They're just lucky to be here. Like, thank you, football guys, for letting us in. We're so excited. Did we get pins or something? What are we talking about? Should they fear? Of course they should fear the Bills. And they're not playing them in Kansas City. Josh Allen has a 3-1 regular season record against Patrick Mahomes. 0-2 in the playoffs, but both those games were in Kansas City. They got to go to Buffalo now. They have 6 wins in a row. They're the best record since Week 14. You just watched what he did. Now listen, the Chiefs can beat Buffalo.
No doubt. Of course,
okay.
Of course.
But to ask if they should fear them, absolutely. This is a common opponent. This is a common foe. They have met each other before. They have won some, they have lost some. I guarantee you the Chiefs are treating the Bills with the respect that they deserve, and Buffalo will give them the same respect. Yeah, they should fear the Bills.
Crazy word. That's going on crazy.
I co-sign. Using the word fear is interesting in football, right? Amongst men, I'm not scared of nobody. Okay. The reason I think you got to fear them is because what they put on tape. They've put stuff on tape that says, be afraid. Remember last week I came up and I told y'all, man, Miami Dolphins, number 4, he didn't want to hit Josh Allen, but somebody going to want to hit him. Well, against the Steelers, they didn't want to hit him either. So when you're watching the tape, and I can speak from experience, when you're watching the tape, you can be afraid of somebody before you ever face that somebody because you see what they did to somebody else. And you're cognizant of, like, in the event they do that to me, if they see me one-on-one, I remember, it's a true story. Before we faced Alabama in the national championship game, they had 2 running backs. They had Mark Ingram, they had Trent Richardson. Mark Ingram would go on to win the Heisman. Shady, you'll be surprised by this. I wasn't worried about Mark.
Trent.
I was worried about Trent because I was watching the press clippings, and Shady, I was watching too much TV, and a true story I saw every Friday before the Saturday game, Trent Richardson squats 700 pounds 5 times. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I only squat 495. He squats 700. If we meet, I don't know how this gonna go. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lay hands on me, and it's not gonna be to pray. If we meet, I don't know how this is going.
You ain't think he was trash? Like, he was strong, but he was trash, though.
In college, based on what I see, like, I don't know nothing about it.
He did get trashed in the league. He didn't get trashed.
In college, all I know is dude was a problem. I'm saying if you're watching the tape of Josh Allen, you are saying to yourself, I can't be messed up like they got messed up. So I think the Chiefs should fear him because of what they've put on tape. Not just some mythological... No. Josh Allen has put on tape, I can run through Christian Wilkins and get him up off me. You got to fear him a little bit, 2-5.
Listen, Josh is balling.
He balling.
And the Bills are the hottest team in football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Wait, time out real quick, because I don't know if we getting pumped or what's going on. Wait.
Take one.
Are we talking about Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes?
That's what we talking about.
Wait, are we talking about the defending champs?
That's what we talking about.
Real quick, hold on. Are we talking about the 5-0 Mahomes in the division games?
Yes, sir.
Are we talking about him? Are we talking about the Chiefs that been to 5 straight conference championship games?
We're
not talking about them. The 2-time MVP.
Yes, we are.
It's super crazy, wild, disrespectful to say that the Chiefs are fair anybody. I don't care who the player is or who the team is. If they make it the best Cowboys team, they're fair. Yo, listen. I know it's a show, but I turn to the podcast in a second.
No doubt.
Listen, Andy Reid is the best coach in football, hands down. We all know that.
That's facts.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback, if I remember, in football. So to say fair, listen, to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yes,
I know the Chiefs, I know the Bills are the hottest team in football. I'll give them that. They're playing phenomenal. Josh Allen is doing what he does. That's my boy. That's my boys over there. But you can't say that the Chiefs fair.
Yeah.
Better head coach, better quarterback, better success. We talking about the playoffs? The playoffs. I know this. I know they played bad the whole year, the Chiefs. But one thing I know about the Chiefs, and that playoffs come around,
talk to me.
That's when they play their best. That's when they coach their best. When Patrick Mahomes, we talked about Jalen Hurts earlier. We ain't see no special plays when they needed. This boy over there, 15, right, with the good hair commercials and all that. Well, my boys ain't catching the ball. Cool. I'll get the first down running it. So let's just keep the disrespect to a minimum, please. If y'all say the Chiefs is gonna lose, I'm cool with that.
Fear, you don't like that fear.
To say they fear, I can't do Big Red and Patrick Mahomes and Travis like that. And y'all already know The Swifties is going to be in the building.
They are. It's going to be cold, though.
They going to be there.
They gonna be there in the box. No, I had circled because when we were getting prepped for this question,
That was wow.
fear.
Yeah, fear.
When Mohan told me fear, I'm like, hold up now. I had shady energy. Because you see what I got circled? 1-5 shouldn't fear nobody. Now, I think maybe a little worried because the Bills is playing better.
Right.
But this is Patrick Mahomes' league. He the champion. This is Patty's league. You 0-2 versus me, Josh. Why am I fearing you? If I fought you twice and put you to sleep twice, that's because you don't want a couple more fights. I'm scared.
But
No.
I made you taste blood. Remember, when Josh Allen played Mahomes 2020, Mahomes won.
Yes.
He won, but it was Thriller in Manila, 15 rounds.
Yeah.
You feel me? I made you taste blood. Nobody makes Patrick Mahomes taste blood. And Josh made him taste blood.
And I hear everything you saying. And that's why I said a little worried.
Okay.
But fear, this is my league. I done been to 5 straight AFC championships. I'm a 2-time MVP. I'm a 2-time Super Bowl champion. I'm a 2-time Super Bowl MVP champion. I'm not fearing nobody in this league. I don't care if Lamar win another one. This is my league. So when you say fear, 1-5 should not fear nobody. Like I said, a little
Can I
worried.
ask a little question?
Little
so if fear is too aggressive, okay, fine. I don't have that kind of relationship. I don't have that kind of relationship with fear. I gotta be afraid of some stuff. So maybe the word fear is a little more comfortable for me. I gotta live.
I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I gotta live with a little bit of fear. So maybe my relationship with fear is a little different. They should respect the Bills.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Yeah,
All right, so I will adjust it then. They should respect the hell out of the Bills.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, like extra respect, like not fear. I'm afraid of you, but
like thank you, ma'am.
but
Sorry about that, ma'am.
Extra respect. Like be real gentle about it.
Nope.
What about if Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid aren't scared for themselves, right? Because they like that. Like, Big Red's like, I'm like that. Patrick Mahomes is, I'm like that. What if they were like a little bit afraid about if, like, say the receivers are going to catch the ball? So they're not maybe afraid of the Bills. What if they're afraid about if Travis Kelce is going to drop as many passes as he catches?
Yeah, that's a great question, Joy. I'll leave it like this, though. I'll say it like this. That's a good point. It's a good point because the young boys, they ain't never been there. Damn, how it's playoffs? Damn, we in the road? How's it go? When you got a guy that you can look next to and you got that much trust, I'll give you an example. When we played with Tom Brady, my last championship, and there was a lot of young dudes on that team. People don't talk about there's a lot of young guys on that team. Some guys are uncomfortable. Guys that wasn't winning. Because Mike Evans is a really good player. Really good.
Won none.
He ain't win nothing. Chris Godwin was super nice.
And won none.
Ain't win nothing.
Devontae
Antonio
Davis
Brown was the best of all of them. He ain't never win nothing, right? But when you got a guy like that, you can look over to him, you got that trust. If I don't have it, thank God, I know he got it. And I'm going to take what he got, I'm going to take some of that. I'm going to hug him a little longer.
Yeah, that's real,
I can see you a little longer.
Real,
when I look at Travis Kelce, he hasn't been playing great. But when I look at 87, I know, he got it. And this game, he might give it to me. So they could still lose this game. I just think that it builds so much confidence in the room, in the team. Like, we got 1-5. We always got a chance.
Here's my question, 2-5.
Let me piggyback off that really quick.
Go ahead.
Because you're right, I did play with some great ones.
And you know
I've
for
been
sure.
in the huddle with Aaron Rodgers, and I'm dropping them, Jordy dropping them, Greg dropping them. And when we get back in that huddle and look at 12, we good. He is going to make a play, whatever it is. He is going to make a play to will us to a victory because we have a special player. And that's what Patty is. You dropping them, I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to do it with my legs. But with him in the huddle and the ball in his hands every play, if it's somebody that should be scared and fear somebody, it might be them Buffalo Bills.
Oh, I'm sure.
They see
they beat us.
But not even that. They see, hold up, was it 13 seconds or 15 seconds?
13 seconds.
Yo,
Come on.
Josh Allen, that's the best performance I've seen in any quarterback, right? When they played, what year was that?
Yeah, 2020.
Where that? Right. Josh Allen up and down, Patrick Mahomes. The last one, Josh scores, right?
Yep.
You see the Bills, they high-fiving, they putting the hats on, we won. Who we got next? And number 15 coming that field. He look at Kelce look at him. Look at Tyreek, let's do it. What they do?
But here's the thing.
That's why I have no doubt that the Bills respect the Chiefs.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
To me, this is a different battle. It's a different battle. I've heard too many digits except the digits I'm trying to hear. It's like when you ask for a number and you get the wrong one. I've heard 15. I've heard 15.
Yeah.
I get that. I've heard 12.
Yes.
I heard 13 seconds. Ain't nobody yet mentioned 17. We ain't talked about Josh Allen yet. Because Josh got to get, he going to get off the bus.
He the truth.
He going to get off the bus.
That's my boy.
And we have to remember, it was do it, Kels, do it, Kels. But who else did Patrick Mahomes hit on that drive? Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill ain't in KC no more, big dog. So if I'm Josh Allen and I get off that bus and I walk onto that field, they got to fear me. Because
he'll drive his own car, right? Josh Allen, he gonna be in his perfect seat, you know what I mean?
Like, they gotta fear Josh.
After Josh Allen beat the Steelers, he had the
post game. Right? You seen it?
And he said, you know, we did a good job. And she said, well, you know, you got who you up next. First thing he said was, he ain't said Chiefs. He said, I know they got 1-5 over there. So he already know what it is. And Josh is my guy, right? But one thing I love about this sports and about competing with other athletes, right, that's dominant sports players and athletes, is that if you think you're super nice, and I think I'm super nice, but we all know who the better one is. And when we shake hands and all that, yo, you was killing last game. You hit that 52 yards and all that. But you know. You know who lead this is, right? Look.
Yeah.
Before you even answer, right? he gonna say, yeah, you right, man. You right. Have a good game.
But let me ask you this. Is it undisputed right now in Josh Allen's mind?
My best year, I was giving crazy workout, right? We played the Vikings. I said, yeah, I'm gonna show AP. He know what it is. I said, I'm the best running back in football, all that. But when we had eye to eye, he said, yo, you balling all that? He looked at me like, he go hard. I'm like, all right, you know. And I think Josh Allen's a great player. He know.
But and that's the thing too, though. Like when you talk about fear, the reason why I say I think the Bill, like you 0-2 versus him.
Mattered.
Yeah. You 0-2, and one of them 0-2s he scored on you in 13 seconds.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying I think fear is too aggressive of a word. It's maybe too anti-masculine of a word. The Bills respect the Chiefs. I have no doubt about that because of the experiences that they've had with them. They're not underestimating no matter what the Chiefs have played like this year. They don't care about none of that. Just like Josh Allen said, they got 1-5 over there. So they're not underestimating the Chiefs. Yeah. I doubt that the Chiefs are underestimating the Bills.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Yes, sir, please do.
Who should win this football game?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Right? We will all say the Bills because they're playing a lot better. Josh is playing phenomenal. I'm going with the Chiefs, though. You know what? The Bills banged up. They just lost another linebacker. So what happens when the safety can't guard Kelsey? And the linebacker got to play. Right? These things that we're not thinking about. They had a 52, I forget his name, white dude with long hair.
A.J. Klein?
Klein, right? He came off the couch last week.
Yeah.
You think Andy Reid going to dice him up? Word? Came off the couch eating donuts. And he going to play against the Chiefs? With Paxman, we're going to dice him up. So I do think the Chiefs, and I can't go against them right now because they did so much. And you always talk about this. What's the resume for them? Why have a resume if we're not going to talk about it? Right? I think right now the hotter team is the Bills for sure. I think the better team might be the Bills for sure. But when you talk about legacy and what you've done and resume, I can't. For me to bet money against the Chiefs is crazy.
Hold on, no Shady.
It's crazy.
Hold on.
Who should win it, Acho?
Hold on.
Who should win this game?
It's got to be the Bills. And Shady, I'll be honest with y'all right now at home. I will be honest. I went to school for several years, got a couple degrees.
You are smart.
But I learned my greatest lessons at the casinos. My greatest lessons in life I've learned at the casinos. I've learned resiliency. I've learned toughness. I've learned mental fortitude. And Shady, here's what I learned. You don't ever bet against the wave. Ever. Ever. When you hot, you press. You on a roulette table. If black is hit 6 straight times, don't go bet red on the 7th. You feel me? You on the craps table. You already know what time it is. You on the blackjack table. If you won 6 straight hands on that second hand, what's table max? Bet it. The Bills have won 6 straight. In what world, America, do you ever bet against the wave? You don't ever, under any circumstance, and LeSean McCoy, you know this better than anybody here, you don't bet against the wave.
He's a gambler, right? The gamblers say you always go from the public's betting the margin of the whatever the higher percentage is. So if the America's betting on the Bills to win, right, you go against it. That's what they say, though.
That's because my answer. Well, I've learned some lessons at the casino too. And my lesson at the casino is go to the casino with a man. Because they pay for everything.
Yeah, I do.
And if we're gonna pick between these two men, as Shady outlined, there's one that's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
They're both super duper rich.
A little bit.
Both super duper rich. But one is like wealthy. One is like generationally wealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he got like houses and boats and stuff. The other one like just started their business and like sold it.
Right.
He's still figuring it out.
Yeah.
He just sold a startup. The other one has generational wealth. So I feel you on the Bills. They're favored for a reason. They're at home. They're the hottest team. But like we wouldn't be surprised, and we've said this many times throughout the season, as bad as the Chiefs have played, if they were in the AFC Championship game, no one would be surprised.
He's gonna throw you some coins. He's gonna throw you a couple chips. That's why your hair look good.
That's why
when I'm ready to go from the table, somehow I end up back. I don't know why, but it's not because I have my money.
And that's why I asked y'all that, because I'll keep it with the gambling, right? Because me and the wife go to the casino a lot, too.
Oh, y'all be gambling?
Yeah, we be
Talk to me.
gambling.
This is
Man. Me in Vegas and all
Talk
that
to me,
gambling.
Jay.
And you know what? She be like, babe, can I get some money? Yeah, go ahead. She gambling with no pressure. She just out there like, you back already? So that's why I asked that question. You back already? So that's why I asked that question, because the team that should win this game, not even to probably us, but to the world, is Josh Allen. 1-5, resume sitting over there, and he walking into this building and he ain't got no pressure. He shouldn't even win this game.
You know what? He probably got in a situation, though. Think about this real quick, though. Name a time where Patrick Mahomes wasn't expected to win a playoff game.
That's what Yeah.
Yeah, this is that time. Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.